Hello friend, today is another collection of all the chests in Dragon Age the Veilguard. We're going to look at the Rivain Coast location. So let's get started without further ado. The first chest is located in a secret place. There are 2 large chests and 1 chest of lost time. And although the secret cave is located very close to the start of the location, you will get access to it somewhere in the middle of the game when you complete the quest. Dead men tell some tales. The final reward of this quest will be access to a cave with 3 chests. The quest itself is not difficult. You'll have to find a group of spirits several times, defeat them, and then you'll get access to the cave. Everything is as simple as possible, but you get 3 chests at once. In this video, in the upper left corner, you'll find marks. The top line will be the counter of big chests. There are 25 of them in Rivain Coast, and the bottom line will be the counter of lost time chests. There are 3 of them in Rivain Coast. This chest is very simple. It just stands in the corridor, and you don't have to solve puzzles or look for any hidden secrets. Most likely, you have already opened it when completing quests or just running by. It's impossible to miss, but my guide has to include all the big chests without exception, so I'm showing you how to get to it from the nearest teleporter. Please note that your path from the teleporter will not be as simple and fast as in my video. You will always encounter enemies along the way that you need to defeat. Especially in this arena with a golden griffin holding a sword. There are always enemies here, in the early stages of the game. When I didn't understand the mechanics of combat very well, I had a hard time here. But later it was solved, and now I can easily pass such locations. If you want to do the same, check out my guide to the best mage build in Dragon Age the Veilguard. And now your adventure begins. The Rivain Coast location is filled with amazing and large-scale puzzles to solve. Let's start with this chest. To open it, you first need to light 3 torches. Let's find them. From the teleporter, run to the right. Behind that door, in the second room on the left, you'll see a barrel. You can blow it up with the tab button. This action will break the wall and create a passage. Don't stand too close to the barrel because its explosion will damage your character. As soon as you pass through the destroyed wall, immediately turn left. There you will see a small room filled with wooden barrels and carts. Break them all. They block your view. There are 3 torches hanging on the wall. You have to light them all. The trick is that when you light the first torch, the second torch will automatically light up. And when you light the third torch, the second torch will go out, and you need to light it again. Now run. As shown in the video, you need to get to the 2nd floor. There will be a locked door that you can open. Right in front of you will be a room with a metal gate. On the right, you'll see a lever that will only work if all 3 torches are lit. Enter the room and collect your reward. After that, look to the right. There will be a lever that will light a green fire on the shield hanging on the wall. This is the beginning of the next big puzzle. Next, be very careful. You will open 4 large chests and 1 chest of lost time. In the previous puzzle, you lit 1 shield, so let me show you where the room with these shields is. Jump down from the balcony and run to the basement, where an orange crystal will block the passage to the left. You can burn it with the tab button. Then run forward, turn left, and you'll find yourself in a room with shields hanging on the wall. Notice that one of them is already lit, and the other 2 are not. If you light all 3 shields, only then will the door hiding the 3 chests open. Run to find out how to do this. You need to go up from the basement and run to the end of the room. There will be a small door leading to the right. You'll run down a narrow corridor and into a room with columns. There you will see green butterflies and a skeleton chained with a sword lying below. Interacting with this skeleton will awaken your spirit. You will see a flash of green light, and then the spirit will fly through the walls. You have to find it. To find the first place where the spirit hid, run to the large room where the entrance to the basement is located. Ahead you will see a ladder. Climb it to the 2nd floor where you opened the previous chest. There in the center, you will see a lever on the floor. This lever will open the exit from the large main room to the street. Now turn left through the door, leading to the street from the 2nd floor. Only now you need to go in the opposite direction. Find the room, as shown in my video. There will be green butterflies in the corner again, and the spirit you are looking for is hiding here. Now, you need to find the third place where the spirit hid. Look where my character is going, and run along the same route. In the video, I just ran past the spirit, and it got scared and ran away to the final place. I used an arrow to show where the spirit was. In the big room, you'll see a green glow in the far right corner. You need to go there. There you will scare the spirit again. It will go through the wall and open the door from the inside. You enter the room, and there will be a second shield that you need to light with the lever. There's a third shield left, so let's go find it. Now run to the room where you first met the spirit. Run through this place and run forward. Follow the map. There's only one passage further on, just a lot of turns. You will run into a relatively large room, jump off the balcony, and there will be a chest on the floor in the corner. Open it, since you came across it on the way. Then there will be a closed door, but it also opens and you will see a passage further on. You can get confused here. There are several large rooms and several exits. Just explore the area, examine all the exits, and go to the room where an orange crystal will block the passage. You need to destroy it with the tab button. Going forward, you will see a gap in the wall. There is a skeleton to which you need to bring the spark. To find the sparks, run back and go outside. On the street, turn right and look up. On the second floor, you will see a barrel. You can blow it up with the tab button. You'll see the rubble collapse and a ladder drop down to you. Climb the ladder to the second floor, where you'll find the spark. Now you need to get back to the skeleton lying behind the collapse as quickly as possible. It won't take long for the spark to follow you. The spark is in place, the skeleton comes to life, presses the lever, and opens the room to the left. Here you will find another treasure chest, as well as the last third shield, which must be ignited using the lever. Congratulations, the great mystery is solved. I hope you still remember where the main large room with the entrance to the basement is, where you looked at the 3 shields. After you lit the last third shield, you can open the door to the secret room, so you have to go back there. If you forgot the way, you can use the teleporter or just follow my character and you'll get there. The way back is long, but you need to learn it. You will need it more than once in the game. So, you've arrived at the basement. Go downstairs. Feel free to open the door and enter the secret room. Everything inside belongs to you now. And here you will find 1 chest of lost time and 2 large treasure chests. Friend, let's dilute our complex puzzles with a simple chest. The next chest is right outside in the open. In general, it is not very prudent to leave treasure chests like this on the street. Various crooks can come and take the treasure. Of course, this does not apply to you and me. We are noble adventurers. So you quietly follow my character without any noise, and I show you where the chest is. You quietly open it, take the treasure from there, and we run on. Sounds like a great plan to me. The next chest pissed me off a bit. I couldn't figure out how to open it for a long time. The passage to the chest is located near the teleporter, but to open it, you need to light 4 lights in special places. Usually, in puzzles of this kind, a certain sequence of lights has to be performed. To be honest, I didn't realize if there is a sequence or not, so if you find out, let me know in the comments. I'll just show you all 4 places. Of course, the first one is right at the entrance. The second place is hidden on the mountain. Follow my character to figure out how to get there. Take the ladders up, then go left along the wooden platforms. There will be a wooden platform behind the stone parapet. Here you need to stop and use the tab button to slide out 2 stones, so you can jump over them. Eventually you'll end up on a balcony with a brazier on the left, which you need to light with the tab button. From this balcony, lower the ladder down. You may still have to climb here and run to the sea line. There will be enemies on the way that you need to defeat. On the left side, there will be a ruined boat, and behind one of the rocks you will see a pile of earth. You can open it up with the tab button. There, you will see the 3rd brazier, so light it up. Now you need to run forward a little bit. You'll see a stone that you can lift with the tab button. Go to this stone and then lift it. It will rise with you. Now you can jump onto the spine of a dinosaur or some other animal and walk along it to get to the roof of the building in front of you. Here you need to have a little skill to avoid falling, but I think you can easily handle it. On the roof, you will find the last fourth brazier. It needs to be lit as well. Again, there may be a sequence to lighting these braziers. I lit them several times. I was distracted by enemies, I was wasting time, and maybe they just go out after a while. I can't tell you for sure. After all 4 braziers are lit, run to the entrance of the cave. When you get closer, you'll be able to open the cage of bones and get inside. There's another treasure chest waiting for you. So take the treasure and we'll look at the next big group of chests. Next, we will look at this large area with you. Here you will find 7 large chests and the 3rd chest of lost time. It is the last one in the Rivain Coast location. Why are all these chests grouped together? Because they are located nearby, and there is only one teleporter, and it is quite far away. This is a secluded location that you will reach when you complete quests related to Tash. This entire area is the domain of the so-called Dragon King. In the video, you can see the way to the first chest in this area. You have to run around a bit, defeat all the enemies, jump and climb. But the riddles here are interesting, I promise you that. So far, there are no difficulties here. Use the tab button to activate the pink bridge and cross it to the secret room. You'll get to the room along the wooden beams, and the first chest is hunted. Take the treasures, and I'll show you the map again, and mark the next chest we'll be looking for. The next chest is also as simple as possible. It is located nearby. First, you need to activate the backtrack with the tab button. When you get back, climb to the top platform using the ladder. There will be several enemies here, and then there will be a chest right in front of you. Its cunning is that it is poisoned. When you open the chest, move to a safe distance to avoid being harmed. Take the treasure, then look at the map again, where the next chest will be marked. The next chest is also nearby, but the path to it is blocked. You need to find a way to open it. To the right of the previous chest, you see orange crystals begging to be destroyed with the tab button. This will open the way forward. Here you will find a large gap that you need to jump over with a run. Next, there are several wooden platforms and wooden beams, and then you climb the ladder to the platform with the rocket launcher. Using the tab button, activate this rocket launcher, and it will open the way to the chest with its shots. Now you need to go back the same way you came here. Beams, wooden platforms, jump over a large gap, and here is the entrance. Go inside and run to the chest, it's nearby. And while you open the chest, I'll open the map and show you where the next chest is. Then you need to return to the area where the rocket launcher was. But if you do it the way you did before, the passage will be closed. You need to go forward after this chest. Complete the story mission, meet the Dragon King, and only then you can open the metal gate from the inner room and go to this platform. There will already be a wooden beam lowered down, which you can use to move forward. You need to use the wooden platforms and thin wooden beams to get around the building on the left side. You can also explore this building. There are some additional rewards here. But your main path lies ahead past this building. Behind it, you can jump onto the wall, which is the corridor to the next location. All you have to do here is run forward. When you've crossed all the bridges, there will be a chest on the right side of the room before you enter. Open it too. It's the one that was marked on the map. Now the next chest. I'm opening the map to show you where it is. As you can see, the next chest is right next door. You just have to run across the room to get to it. Of course, in the room, you will have a fierce battle with the enemy. After that, you can approach the chest with a calm heart and open it. And I will open the map and show you where the next chests are. We're nearing the end of our exploration of this area, and one last thing you need to do is solve the challenging puzzle of the 4 knights. This puzzle will give you access to the tower, where you will find 1 chest of lost time and 2 large chests. To solve the riddle, you need to complete the quest and understand what these 4 statues mean. I won't bore you with the search for each statue. All of them are nearby. They have their own riddles, if you want to do it yourself. I'll tell you right away that the statue in this puzzle needs to be turned to the cardinal points. The order of installation is as follows. Rivain statue faces east, Veilguard statue faces south, Daon statue faces north, Cruach statue faces west. To understand which side of the world is which, look at your mini-map where you have north marked. This way, you will understand where the other sides of the world are. Or, just turn the statues to the same position as I did in the video. Now you can open all the chests in the tower and examine the gifts hidden there. And we are completing the inspection of the Dragon King's possessions and moving on to the next chest. Next is the chest. It doesn't have a special puzzle, but the chest itself is hidden on the mountain in a place where you can't just find it. Therefore, let me show you the route from the teleporter. Run to the right, go down the ladder, run across the balcony past the Statue of the Knight, and jump onto the wooden beam. It will take you to a wooden platform. And then to the left in the wall, you will see protruding wooden beams. You have to climb up them. It looks like an excerpt from another game, but these are the features of parkour in Dragon Age. Finally, you reach a gap in the wall of this tower. Here in the room is your treasure chest. It's really cool that Veilguard has such a variety of puzzles. Let's move on. The next chest is hidden behind impregnable walls, but it seems so only at first glance. The room without doors is next to the teleporter. To get inside, we will make our own door. Through the narrow gap, you can see a powder keg. You can blow it up with the tab button. The explosion will break the wall behind the room. Now your task is to run around the walls to the back of that room. If you don't know how to do this, run the same way as my character. Here you go inside through the gap and open the treasure chest. No one else will do it, so it's up to you. Next in line is chest number 20. This is incredible. We are nearing the end of the inspection of all chests in the Rivain Coast location. This chest is located in the course of the quest line. There will be a simple battle with enemies, after which you can open the chest. There are no complications or puzzles near it. This chest is not as simple as it seems at first glance. To open access to the cave, you need to light 3 braziers with the tab button. You need to do this in the appropriate sequence. In the video, I show the location of all 3 braziers. The last one is right in front of the cave. It is important to follow the sequence as shown in my video. Otherwise, as soon as you light the brazier, it will go out instantly. And you can run through this method for a very long time until you realize that in addition to the hidden location of the braziers, there is another secret in the sequence of their ignition. One thing. The good thing is that there are no enemies in this area. You can run freely and explore the territory. I should also note that a brazier lit in the correct sequence will never go out, even if the others are not yet lit. I managed to get a break of a few days between lighting the braziers. Just check to see if you have the same situation, and then run to the cave entrance and claim your prize. When the door opens, you can open the chest. The next chest acts more like a pointer than a separate puzzle. The chest itself is located near the teleporter, and it is not hidden in any way. It stands a little higher on the edge of the mountain. It is clearly visible and difficult to pass by. It probably serves more as an indication that the player can climb further up the mountain to activate the wolf statue. Open the chest, and let's go see what's hidden next. The next chest will definitely not be a problem for you, considering the difficult challenges and incredible puzzles you've already solved. Run to the left from the teleporter, past the mountain with one of the burning braziers that gave you access to the other chest. You can already see the route ahead. You need to climb up onto the wooden flooring. Stop here and use the tab button to interact with the strange purple object in front of you. This action will create a bridge that looks like the backbone of a mysterious animal. Climb forward. The bridge will take you to the next wooden flooring, and then to the cave, where there is an unopened treasure chest. You can't leave it closed. Open it and run on. But this chest has a trick, and I'll show you it now. First, from the teleporter, watch the road. You run almost to the chest itself. It is behind a wall, or rather behind a metal gate. And to the right of the gate, you see small figures of statues. Pay attention to how they are placed. The left and center ones are looking at each other, and the right statue is looking at the wall. That is, it stands with its back to the viewer. You need to go down one floor. It's right next door. Find the large statues that can be turned and place them in the same position as you saw from above. Each statue turns separately. Just do your job. You'll hear the distinctive sound of the mechanism opening. Now look around you. Right here, a ladder has come down to you. With this ladder, you can enter the secret room that was previously locked. Now open your treasure chest. We have one last treasure chest left. And here is the last chest. In fact, we were right next to it. But I was talking about a large cluster of other chests, so I decided not to add this chest to the review in order not to overwhelm you with information. But if you are looking for how to open this particular chest, then fast forward a little bit. I will traditionally show you the way to this chest from the nearest teleporter, which is very far away. I decided to speed up the video of the road to the chest itself, because we've already considered this route, and it doesn't really matter how you get to your destination. But if this particular route was useful to you, be sure to write me about it in the comments. Now we've arrived at the place where you need to climb the ladder to the second floor. Please note that the ladder is already lowered down. If it's not, it's very strange, because we lowered it with you when we were looking for the spark to the dead man to open access to chest number 6. You need to use this ladder to climb to the second floor and follow the route along the wooden beam, as shown in the video. In general, along the wall, you will get to the place where you need to jump down. Be careful, if you jump down from the wrong side, you will not get to the chest, but lower down and you will have to start the journey all over again. That's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video useful, please like and subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, I recommend you to watch my video where I review all the chests in the Arlathan Forest location. See you in the next videos.